and welcome to Game Domain. In today's video, we'll be heading into the world of Kirby, Nintendo's little pink ball that has been striking fans' hearts since 1992. With a Nintendo Switch just passing its one-year anniversary and Kirby Star Allies set to hit the shelves in just a few days, we'll be taking a look at the demo for Nintendo's latest Kirby adventure. The demo starts out with two paths to choose from: the easy path, Grassland Stage, and the hard path, Cave and Castle. We decided not to push ourselves too much and headed down the easy path first. You start out with a tutorial on the game's controls and Kirby's basic abilities. Your breath is immediately taken away by the astounding graphics and being able to see the world of Kirby in a whole new way. The music is beautifully composed and gives off a nice feel to your adventure. After the tutorial, you learn about the new Friend Hearts feature, in which you press X to throw hearts at intimidating enemies and they become a companion on your journey. This feature allows you to have 3 other friends along with you at a time, making you able to replace those friends with new ones if need be. You gain stars as you take down different opponents and obstacles that stand in your way. Having different types of friends on your team gives Kirby different abilities. For example, the Burning Lee friend gives Kirby the ability to get fire on his sword when the Joy-Con is moved upwards, which lets him incinerate anything in his path. After making your way through the different levels, with the help of your companions, you come across many of Kirby's abilities and many returning aspects. And when you get to the end of the Grassland Stage, you faced your toughest obstacle yet, returning for yet another Kirby adventure, the Guardian of the Forest, Wispy Woods. Just like old times, your goal is to use your ability and your companions to help take down the boss. And when it's all said and done, you will see that tear roll down his trunk one more time, as that concludes your Grassland Stage journey. You can also take on the Cave and Castle stage, a harder and more intuitive endeavor. In this stage, you skip the tutorial level and just get right into it, as the game is assuming you're a Kirby master. You enter a dark and eerie, but at the same time stunningly beautiful cave, once again with the great music accompanying you. You're introduced to many new enemies and different actions that Kirby can perform in order to enhance the playing experience. The gameplay gets much more fast-paced in this stage, and there's little to no hand-holding, as you can just enjoy the game as it is. The cave showcases Kirby's rock ability, which makes Kirby turn into a rock statue, making him able to weigh down certain parts of the map to get to lower areas and even slide fast down slopes. This ability turns out even more useful when paired with a friend, Dribbly, who's discovered early on in the stage, as they create a water-rock mixture that smashes through anything in its path. You end up making your way out of the cave and into a much simpler water level. After that, you head on to what seems to be a food-inspired level. You then proceed down a ladder and team up with your companions to form a rolling circle, and you roll down and take out food standing in your way, then travel down long hills and take out the enemies standing in your way. You then halt to a stop and take on the final stretch of the demo, the castle. After making it through a series of puzzles, you'll find your way walking into the final door and facing Kirby's longtime arch-rival, King DDD. After lowering his health to nearly half, he'll take on a new form and turn into a much tougher opponent. He begins to throw food at you in an attempt to eliminate you and your team. But in the end, you and your team put an end to King DDD, proving there is nothing stopping this little pink ball. You and your team perform your final dance and the demo is complete. With the final game coming out on March 16th, this demo was a perfect intro for a game with such high expectations. And us at Game Domain would like to thank you for watching today's video. And don't forget to leave a like and subscribe.